Ko's gonna try to grab onto him and use heal.
Go for it.
48. Alright, he heals that much.
You 2-action healed him as he was
Yep.
falling. You were like, ah, you really don't have enough time, but I'll allow it because I like it thematically. As he begins to collapse on you, you see the slash across his chest he made just close up, and then he still falls on top of you.
Okay. Ko catches him with his last action.
Yeah,
I know
get
Ko is
squished.
crushed, but
Yeah, you
Ko's
get
holding him.
squished.
Do you need some help?
Was he supposed to faint?
He is completely unconscious.
I don't know. He didn't really say much. You alright? And I'm slowly trying, at least roll him over to be more comfortable. I don't...
Well, he is like a solid mass of muscle, so this guy is not light by any means.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
you get him off of Ko, so Ko can kind of wriggle out, and he is just lying there unconscious.
Well, I have a headache, but Kuroku, that Rod of Wonder needs to go away. That is what ruined everything.
What?
That stupid rod. I tried to use it on the Quaylon. And I don't remember what I saw, but it was what ruined everything. Don't ever give that thing to me. I'm not touching it. Ever.
Seems wise.
So
It's just like, not a problem, I'll keep it.
No, whatever.
Does anyone
remember
attempt
everything
to?
now.
Does anyone attempt to wake Elricar?
I'll just check him over, make sure nothing seems wrong, and then just tap him a little.
Okay. You shake him awake. His eyes jump open. He sits up with enough force that it actually kind of knocks you back onto your hammer, Setari.
Okay.
So we'll catch her
He
by the hammer.
Of course.
his head quickly, almost with like a bird, just snaps from one of you to the next, to the next, to the next. And you feel all the hairs on your arms and the back of your neck raise as this weird energy kind of just this weird energy and feeling kind of just washes over all of you. He opens his mouth and then just slowly closes it. And then he opens it again, and in the calmest voice any of you have heard him speak so far, you hear him say, "They're coming."
Excuse me? What happens?
Ko walk up to him.
Ko, you don't remember what you saw, but you remember coming to and
yeah, I
walking
remember.
back and forth. Yeah.
Did he just gain that memory?
I have no idea.
They're coming.
It's alright.
He is just kind of doing a 1,000-yard stare off into
Oh, boy.
over the mountains, and he just says one more time, "They're coming." Do you continue to try to comfort him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Joe's
You
been
put
through
you put your hand on his shoulder, and you were actually doing your best. I mean, you do know how at least this part of it feels. His head turns very slowly, like almost horror show slowly towards you. And then you see him begin smiling, and he says, "They're coming, and it will be a glorious death."
Alright. Well, you're gonna go out fighting, right?
He stands up and kind of checks his chest and realizes that the wound is closed, and
Thank
he
you.
looks around. He looks around, and the old gods are still here. Good.
Thank you for helping me.
I took your pain, and I will sharpen it and use it in my arsenal of weaponry.
Oh,
Why couldn't you have done that, Ko?
that's
On what?
lovely.
One, I don't even know what he did. I was unconscious.
Yeah, but why couldn't you have done it?
I had other options. Oh god, man, they really got all up in my head. You all just stood there.
You told us
He-
to.
he-
I
is-
know.
he-
Just then.
And as you were all talking amongst each other, you do look over at him, and he is just standing there, holding his arm out toward you, like holding his right arm out towards the group of you.
Kobold, try to. Setari, hold me up.
All right.
You're standing on the altar. You should be the right height.
I think I got off the altar when he fell on the altar.
Oh, no, the altar, like I said, was
Yeah.
described. The altar itself is this huge, almost pagoda kind of thing. So yours just on the ground.
Ah,
I'll lift him up.
yeah. Ko will shake his arm.
He grabs your forearm, and you grab his, and he says, "Well met. Now we are allies, and we are family."
Well met. And you will be a great ally and great family. I will
Listen,
society
sure.
and see if there's anything else I should say. I assume I know something about him.
You do not.
Oh,
Lone wolf barbarian wanders by himself. During that travel, you were unconscious, but I'll say that once y'all realized he could speak common, he was talking to all of you, basically regaling you with stories of battles he has won, and asking you about stories that you have fought. I mean, you could have told him about the dragons,
Oh, heck
the
yeah.
Quaylon, yeah, just some of your big triumphs. And he
Mhm.
tells you that he has also slain white dragons and commends you on being able to attack a nest the way you did and going back and forth. And both of you are able to very quickly pick up that every creature that he has killed is evil of some sort.
Huh.
nice.
Like
Cool.
he is literally a wandering berserker that just tries to find what he can to do to help people or kill evil monsters.
I like him.
And then he does tell you he calls himself Tel Rakar, the Ravaging Storm, but his enemies know him as Tel Rakar, the Bane of Lamashtu.
That's hot.
I'd offer this man
Setari.
a job, but I don't think he wants to be tied down.
Sorry.
Yes.
Do I get a free pass with him?
Pass what? Go.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Look at him.
Yes.
All right.
Now, as customary with my people, once we gain new family, hammer time, and he begins just going. But we're gonna say that it is night. He takes you a little bit farther to a cave, explains to you that this is one of the caves he uses when he needs as a safe place to rest when he is in this area, and offers all of you to stay the night.
Cool.
Sure.
It is
I'll
not
take
a
my
small. It is not a small cave. It is actually a cave system that leads to a network of other smaller caves, including a small underwater pond with some bioluminescent fish in it.
Neato.
I explore this cave for a significant amount of time.
Go rest because he's badly
I will.
injured.
I will explore with you if you want my company.
It's. I mean, it's a.
No,
It's a
that's
nice
pretty
cave. There are no dangers here. In one of the back smaller little cave tunnels, you kind of have to turn sideways and squeeze through to get into it. You do see a small statue, like a stone carving to a deity that neither of you recognize, with some old offerings and flowers and a little clay bowl sitting in front of it.
I will.
I'll leave that alone.
Does the
Kill here.
deity look good or bad?
The depiction of the deity is a woman standing there with her arms opened as if she is trying to embrace you in a hug, and she has 4 hammer and 3 eyes, with the third eye being in the center of her head.
It's Ko there.
I don't know what to make of
Listen,
that.
I
Just
said I
them.
wouldn't recognize this deity.
You don't recognize it
Is
because it
this
is some
deity
elder thing.
Lamashtu?
This is not Lamont.
No. I mean, is it pregnant? Like,
Okay.
No.
then it's not Lamashtu.
Mashtu is perpetually pregnant.
If you can cast detect alignment on this guy, you will detect it.
That's gonna be some
I
weird
assume
news.
I will detect chaotic good.
100%. Yes.
It's gonna be some weird news when someone tells
Then
Ko
again,
he's no
I-
longer good.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward right before we end the session. Y'all do rest for the night here in this cave. You may do your rest for the night macros. Ko's brain is no longer broken, and he's not a ticking time bomb, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Would you like to try to identify that ring again?
Yes, but the night before I do send a message to King Elijah that we took the fort. But we had some other business to the north, and we'll make sure it's still secure in the morning.
You get the reply of, I received Ikrie's message. I am aware a contingent of my soldiers are on the way.
Okay, cool.
And then right after Ko sends his sending message, Ikrie, you hear a contingent of my soldiers is on the way. Thank you.
Very well. I left the gate locked.
Oh,
Did you lock
fast
it with that lock
recovery.
you found?
No.
Okay,
I just
because it's
barred
a
it.
good
No,
lock.
she just barred it.
Okay.
I just replaced the bars.
Or so they just
They'll
have
just have to
someone
climb
jump over.
the outer wall.
The main reason I'm expediting this and all is I don't want to forget about that ring. So I wanted
Yeah,
y'all
I'll
to
go
have
ahead
an
and
adequate chance
give it
to
a
do
roll.
this.
So what is it?
You won't want to give it to Mason if you know.
Okay, but what is it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to please don't gloss over this. Actually, roleplay this.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, you can cast a wish spell off of it. Once.
Okay.
However, the ring can say no if it doesn't find it selfless enough.
Oh.
So you can only cast selfless wishes from it?
Yes. It will also drain some energy from you, whether it takes it or not. Cast it or not.
So it is dangerous.
Then we should probably hide this away and only use it when we absolutely need to.
Or we can give it to Mason and he'd be well powered for a long time.
Or that, I suppose.
The effect of the ring won't matter. With the way that he crushes it down and just raw arcane energy.
I do suppose.
If
You owe
you
him a lot.
all want to try to make a wish, I mean,
Hydra, I'm gonna need you to look a little closer a minute.
yeah, the rumor about the
Now, hold on. Look a little closer at this ring. What does Mason need to feed on?
this isn't an artifact, son of a hammer. Is it not?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. We can't give it to Mason. This isn't the right item to give to him.
Oh.
He said there was an artifact there though. I turned that place
Yeah, he did say
upside
there was
down
an
and I
artifact
couldn't
here.
find anything. Maybe it's the lock. I'm gonna check the lock, see if it's magical. The lock of artifacts.
No, it's the chest. We left the chest.
So are you permanent? Are you permanent?
What about the cloth? What about?
No, none of that's magic. Yes, Kuro.
Is Ko permanently doomed or permanently drained?
He was perma-drained, but he got that removed.
Yeah, Mason took it away.
I was gonna say, I asked you like right after that happened, and you just kind of glossed over it. I noticed.
And no, he mentioned he felt great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he felt great. He felt himself for the first time in a long time.
And literally all it took was Mason losing his
Losing his what?
virginity.
That was before that.
That was before that, though. Yeah.
Time is weird for Mason.
Fair.
It
Alright,
was
well,
after that.
I like that.
I will. Knowing what the ring is, I will let one of you carry it if you want to. But just remember, it has to be sufficiently selfless, or
Yeah, I mean, I
otherwise.
get that. So, like, I think we should, like, store it someplace safe. And then when we need to make a selfless wish, we know where it is.
Who has
But I
this
would
time?
rather us not be tempted to sacrifice our own life force to constantly be wishing for things.
Just, well, I mean, you can only use it once every 24 hours, whether it activates or not.
That
Well, if it doesn't activate.
If it activates, it's gone.
Yeah.
There is a way to refill it, but Ko hasn't mentioned that part yet.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I do know about a rumor that if you are wearing it and you die in a selfless act, or in a act of profound self-sacrifice, it may restore the wish to the ring.
Yeah, I'll
The only person I think that would make a selfless wish would be Karth.
Oh, he would be the perfect candidate to die while wearing the ring.
Well, yeah, because he resurrects.
I mean,
That would not be a profound self-sacrifice if he knew.
Yeah,
he was
if
gonna
he-
come back the
yeah.
next day.
That's true. Although it is a self-sacrifice because he's sacrificing his resurrect,
no.
which is as good as a whole life. But I understand what you mean. Anyway, Karth would be the best person, I think, to use it. Just on the base of the sufficiently selfless, Karth is kind of like that.
If I had a ring like that, I could do great things to oust the power of Lamashtu that stirs beneath the mountain.
He has a point. Do we want to give it to him?
Seems dangerous no matter who has it.
Yeah.
It's not a permanent drain. It just drains you.
No, it literally gives you the drain condition, which goes down
Yeah.
by 1 every time you sleep.
Oh.
That's really not
You're all
that
thinking
bad.
it's a drain permanent.
Yeah, I was thinking
no,
it was
I
real bad,
thinking it
yeah.
was like,
You
I
said
was
it takes
thinking-
your life force. You worded it kind of bad.
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking like you lose like 20 years of your life or something.
No. Just gives you drain 3.
Yeah, just give it to the elf. She can spare 20 years. It's fine.
30 hit points. Yeah. Or whatever, 3 times your.
Drained 1 is
Level?
just 11 hit points. At
Yeah,
this
so
level.
33.
Oh, it's drain 3? Oh, okay.
Yeah, drain 3.
Oh. Ouch.
Anyway. So we'll set it down.
That is quite the item you have come across. He looks at it as you set it down, and he just kind of like nods and looks at you and goes, "I will begin getting food ready," and he walks away.
I will have nothing to do with
Wait,
this ring.
just take the ring if you want it. Just take it.
Okay, we're giving it to him? Okay. Go, we'll hand it to him then.
He is still walking like he's in a different corridor at this point.
Okay. Go, we'll pick it up to hand it to him, but Ikrie, Setari.
Just
What
hand
is
it here. I'll
Think
hold on to it, I guess.
good things could be done with it. Just need to be careful.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll hand it to Ikrie. I want
Okay.
nothing. to
Now
do
that
with
I understand better how it works, I'm less reluctant to use it. But still.
Wow, look at Ko giving rings to Ikrie. Wow.
Oh, he liked it so much he put a ring on.
Yeah, but yeah, he's gonna step away.
Oh, in case anyone is curious, this is a level 20 item.
Yeah.
What's it called, or how do I add it to my sheet?
Ring of a Calcatrent Wishes.
Yeah, let's sell it then.
Jeez.
We could sell it, but Ko didn't
Sell it.
mention that
And
at all.
divide the money.
Knowing what this ring is actually capable of and what it could do and how many people may die in attempts of using it in a selfish way, if you sell this item, there's a real possibility that you will take an alignment shift. Okay, you all smell some meat cooking in the main cave. What's his
Hammer.
tells you that the food is ready, and it is not quite night yet, but he says, "I apologize, I must sleep far more than the average person. I need to lie down soon. I will be over here if you need me."
Of
Very
course.
well.
We'll stand watch.
Why do you need to sleep more than the average person?
Lamashtu plagues my dreams for all I have done to her. And he
Ah.
just walked off.
Hmm.
If you are curious, look up the Lamashtu Major Curse. He is afflicted with it.
Major curse?
God.
Yeah, it's extremely bad. The Lamashtu one is extremely bad. It's not as bad as
For the next 16 hours, this guy sleeps, turning and screaming from horrible nightmares. After 16 passes, he wakes up. He has not rested. He has regained no health. He then begins getting set and ready for his day.
I will heal him.
He is not taking any
I
damage.
mean, he was
Oh, he's not
or
damaged.
he
though.
took damage, but it was healed.
Hammer.
He's Lamashtu.
It's a good thing he's not a caster, because
There
then
she
he can't do his daily preparations if he was a caster.
A DC 15 flat check? Ew.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
16 hours.
We looked-
Still
we looked
fatigued
this
on a
one up,
success.
And he failed it, so he is treated as if he did not sleep last night.
All right, I say we should use the ring to remove his
Um,
curse.
It won't.
No? Why not?
If wishes remove the curses of deities, all of us would have fixed that a long time ago.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Wishes
wishes aren't
are hard to obtain.
that hard to come by, though.
They are very expensive. But... Either way,
Look, if we
Good
could wish
try.
away your
Oh,
curse,
we,
we
tr-
would
we
too,
tried to
so.
wish the curses.
my curse
away.
is nothing.
Oh, you look over at Ikrie. Suddenly she looks a little drained, and you are now 100% compulsed to be entirely faithful and monogamous.
Wow, that would.
I did not wish for
That
that.
doesn't seem selfless.
I'm not also not wearing the ring.
Does Ko eventually come by that altar?
If you wander around, sure.
Okay, he'll eventually
You don't-
go by it.
You don't recognize it, don't bother rolling. It's an elder god that doesn't exist.
He drops a coin in.
Cool.
Coin.
Ko gives money to NPCs and things that aren't even there.
I take the coin.
That's typical.
Okay, that actually was the Lamashtu thing. You now have the Lamashtu Major Curse.
That is a
I
petty god.
I feel like a lot of Ko's problems could be solved with the Pharasma Major curse. He can't reproduce. That's all
That's
it
a
does.
problem.
Well, and you're doomed to permanently.
Including create spawn abilities that
Yep.
are permanently doomed to. Oh my god. Like, Pharasma flat out said, you and your bloodline and your existence stop here.
Yep.
Setari, for 6 months, you had horrifying or enticing visions of your final judgment. Constantly. And then Mason finally broke it from you. You had Pharasma's
Oh,
mind
Phrasma was
when you
unhappy
were
with
fighting.
me. Yeah. Okay.
When Mason pulls someone, he doesn't ask if Pharasma agrees, and he doesn't care.
Oh, okay, good. Those very relaxing
you-
therapy sessions. Yep.
Yes,
Very good.
you know Pharasma doesn't like you. Well, it's not that she doesn't like you. She just your time has already come, and Pharasma knows it, and you were stolen from her.
Okay, don't go near those temples. Got it.
All the more reason to live every day like you actually care about Ko. So continue to pretend to do so.
Shh. He doesn't know.
I'm waiting until it comes out that like Setari and Ikrie have been cheating on Ko and with each other.
I see why. They just want that backup plan of Ko bringing them back to life. Because you know he can.
Well, I mean, if you just wait for it to grow, you know where a whole field of those snow star flowers should be at.
That too.
No idea how long it takes though.
Well, y'all wake up in the morning. There are some strips of venison that have been cooked and prepared, and they are steaks that have been laid out and set to cool. They are starting to get a little cold, but they are not cold yet. They're kind of room temperature-ish. The fire itself has died down to where it has almost gone out, and there is no sign of Telrakar.
Alright.
It appears as if he prepared y'all breakfast and then left.
Well,
But
that
he's
was
out
nice
there
of him.
screaming at the mountains in the freezing cold, being so tough.
He does certainly seem tough. He took down a Quailont, apparently.
If I was a human, I'd want to be like that guy.
I suppose.
Didn't you last session, didn't you look at Setari and then look at Telrakar and be like, can I have
Hammer.
with him?
Yes,
That sounds right.
that did happen.
Joe had a lot to learn about relationships, but he's learning. He is making progress.
Hey, open relationships are a thing.
For some people.
I mean, it was for Zoe.
She just didn't tell anybody about it.
Jeez.
That's fine. She's dead now.
See, if you go by nature, normally it's the female that gets all the males. So, wait, yeah, that's the way it works.
Depends on the creature you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shall we eat? I assume he left these for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one more day.
Again.
Yeah, I'll...
I'm gonna go find a mushroom to complement it.
It's probably bland compared to the food y'all been getting from Laren, but it is good. It's about 1-inch thick venison steaks that were seared on a hot rock by the fire.
He's a natural chef too.
Setari, you better watch out. You
Well,
wrap
then-
up eating, and there's still no sign of him. It doesn't seem like he's going to return.
Well,
Did he
then,
take his wagon?
Yes, the wagon is not there.
he took his free wagon.
All right. Well, he moved on. I guess we're moving on too.
Well, we have accomplished what we came here for. Shall we stay at the fort until the king's forces arrive?
I don't really think we need to.
Well, then, what else?
Let's go by there and see if they should have.
I doubt it, but we can check.
Oh, yes.
So at least make sure nothing took it over.
Yes.
It's been one day, and almost the entirety of the king's forces were sent to that military base that kicked your butt.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, is that our plan? Go back to there? Or... I don't think there's anything else we need to do over here in the spine.
Not that I can think of.
See, y'all should have used John Gardman as a weapon. Y'all could have sent him to that military base.
I know. Man, he would have been amazing. But no one trusted him.
He cut me and Ikrie nearly in half.
Because you didn't trust him.
That's not why.
That's why. Tried to stop him from spreading.
And also, that wasn't John Gardman.
I know.
Not really.
I know in the hindsight now. But still.
What, are y'all going to try to fight Ko too when he becomes a robot?
Yeah, I know, right?
Possibly.
Because, Ikrie, you get bonuses to that.
Yes, I do.
It's
Oh!
okay. I know to get rid of that weapon before I go do that. Just gonna wake up one morning. Where's my sword?
Ko can't
Wait,
lift
does
that
he still
thing.
count as a kobold? Because I would have 2 weapons.
I get rid of that one too. Mainly just
Wow.
out of I need to get rid of that weapon. Anyway, let's stop by the
Ikrie,
fort.
don't-
Make sure it's safe.
Don't forget that you can cast a spell out of your sword.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, electric arc me.
I mean, I'm sure even Ikrie can do more than 8 damage for the lightning spell.
Hey,
Yep.
I realize now you're talking about my lightning bolt, not my resistance. I was like, my resistance is only 5.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
So y'all head back down the mountain and go back to the fort.
Sounds like it. Yep.
Yeah, as you get to it, you look inside and you see Telrakar looting random crap and throwing it into his wagon.
Oh.
Cool. Take all you want. I think
Who
we're
said
heading back
that?
to town.
Throws daggers.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about him living here. He seems very pleased to
Seems
wander.
like he's taking it and leaving.
He's throwing like normal crap actually. Like he does throw a training dummy in the cart, and then he tears apart a couple pieces of tent that were blown asunder by Kuroku's blast wave, and is just throwing like the cloth and stuff and wrapping bundles up and throwing it in the cart.
We did find the artifact here, right? Did we find an artifact? Oh yeah, the wish. No, that's not an artifact. Where's the artifact?
I'm gonna say that is an artifact because that thing's real strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah man, Ikrie has it. Need to give it to Mason.
Mason seemed pretty good last we saw him.
We will feed him every artifact on this planet if we have to.
I owe Mason a great deal, but is that really necessary?
I don't know.
I mean, even you just said if we have to. Do we have to?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep going until he tells me to stop.
Alright.
But I suppose you can hold on to the ring.
I mean,
You can find a selfless wish to use it for.
we'll see what life brings us.
Alright, don't try to trick the ring. You will know.
I won't.
We have no idea what what will be coming. I don't even think we have a plan. Are we heading back to the city or?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I need money.
You always have money.
Yeah, but I want more money. I need more money.
I
We
spent
already
like
got
almost
prepaid
a
on this.
grand. Did you spend like a grand recently?
Spent like 800 gold.
If we don't have anything pressing, why don't we take like, I don't know, months off?
Months? Yeah, I guess that's fine.
You
We
think
don't
that-
even have anyone at the.
Hey, we can take the
right
long
now.
way back if we want.
Oh boy.
I would rather spend the months at your place
Oh,
and not on my feet the entire time.
No, I was
Fair
thinking
enough.
we'd like go
He-
find.
He wants to spend the whole month on his back, if you know what he means.
you know.
No,
Right.
I just don't want to walk for a month.
I'm with you, Ikrie. I'm ready to walk.
I'd like to go somewhere fun instead of just walking.
What
I
is
just want
fun
to
in
relax.
this world?
I don't know. Where's the nearest danger?
It usually
Exactly.
finds us.
It's been a while since we've just wandered.
Hold on. I know the best way to find the nearest danger. Just he starts spinning around. Then he stops. It's that way.
No, that he was
I-
wrong. That
I
is not
hug-
where the danger is.
I hug him back. No. It was over his shoulder.
It's that torch. Get it.
Oh
Are
yeah, that is
Are
the
you
nearest danger.
physically capable of pointing over
Fire
his shoulder?
weakness. Okay, I just pointed to the left of his leg.
Okay.
Also, I hug him back when he tries to hug me with his bastard sword.
Oh, take that and fire damage.
Um,
Plus your weakness.
I'm right. What is that?
Ko goes, I'm gonna go find the nearest danger, and runs into the bonfire over there.
I suppose that does count as danger.
That is danger.
Setari, you may need to get a leash for your boyfriend.
That's weird. I think it should be the other way.
You don't need to leash the druid, you need to leash the wizard. Yes. Cole, why? I should know better than to ask. Alright.
What's up? I'm just playing around. I'm not serious.
Alright.
But I am fairly certain that danger is that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way.
We're in the spines. There's not much but danger left.
Yeah, so if we want to go find danger, we can go find it.
I mean, if we really want to go find danger, we could always just go like clean up the undead that are still knocking around everywhere.
Yeah, we could go do that.
There's those problems. I haven't heard about.
I don't think there's any gold in that though.
They've been taking resources from people's homes for years. They have a lot there.
That is a good point, actually.
All right, let's go hit Kudrus. Skip the horde. Let's just go straight to where they kept everything.
Although, I do have an errand to run back in Rayholt.
I still need to track down my brothers, who are supposedly there.
Yep, brothers.
Yes, Cole. They are now much older than I am.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
I
Well, now hold on. Aren't you all elves though? Does that really much older?
50 years is still considerable time.
Not to some of the elves I've talked to.
Plus, I hadn't seen them for 20 years before then, so it's been 70 years.
Get some of those elves that are like, you're gonna die in like such a measly amount of time. I'm like, I can make you die in a measly amount of time, and then yeah.
And then do I kick from the premises?
Yeah, normally.
Mm-hmm. Well then, does that mean we're heading to the city? To the waypoint?
Yep.
Yes. If there's anything anyone wants to do, I'm sure we could all just split up and take care of it.
Nothing good ever happens in this city.
No.
I guess I need to go check on Laren and Satark.
That's a state here. They're not back in
Not
the city.
anymore, I'm sure.
Aaron,
Oh crap! I forgot about Laren.
Aaron is not at the guild hall anymore.
Well, we get to stop by the manor anyway.
I believe it is on the way.
All right, after.
It was a day and
Give
a
me.
half to get here?
Okay, give me. Unless y'all have lots of rations, somebody do some hunting.
We couldn't do this last time we were in the spine, but I'll try.
You're not in the spine. You're.
Outside the spot.
Yeah, you're at the foothills. You're at the foothills. Of
Okay.
it. You're not walking through the mountains themselves. But also, you were about a week's travel from where you were before. For the 10,000th time, the spine is about 3,000 miles long.
Yeah, we were also near a white dragon nest, and they are known for eating everything around and then sleeping
Exactly. Okay.
until stuff comes back, and then cannibalizing each other if there's still no food.
Setari, you were able to find a sizable wild goat and bring it down and bring it and feed everybody.
Okay.
I want the horns.
You do always call him a horny little kobold.
Lizard, usually, but yes. What? Do they have some good use for you?
No, they just look cool.
Oh, well, it's good not to let any of it go to waste.
You immediately see Ko using them as a back scratcher.
It's being used, that's fine.
Alright, everyone is fed pretty well. Okay. It is the next day. You have arrived at Amados Estate.
My God, it's been 7 days.
Time to take it off of him again.
Oh my God.
And now that your ring of sustenance has finished being invested in, the curse on it triggers. Ko, you are starving.
That's fine, as long as I only need to sleep 2 hours.
You are now afflicted with the major curse of Ergothoa. You must sleep 16
no.
hours a day.
Oh no,
Or Lamash too, I'm sorry.
that suck.
Yeah, the major
No,
curse of Ergothoa is a lot worse.
Yeah. Well, if you get a major
Kinda.
curse of
You don't die.
if you get a major curse of any deity, then you're done with that character.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, I got
Okay.
a minor curse and it's still pretty bad.
All right, y'all are at the
None of you care about.
y'all are there. Your minor curse can be removed, and you know how to remove it. So,
I know. I haven't had the opportunity yet.
are y'all doing anything at Amados Estate, or are you just going to the Waystone?
I have to talk to Pingnu.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and talk to Pignu. I'm gonna
I was
go in and silently listen to Ikrie talk to Pignu.
I was probably looking for
Pingnu.
Setari.
Pingnu is there. He is actually sitting on the veranda, eating some cheese with some wine and enjoying his.
All right.
So I've been in.
Ko will stand outside while Ikrie talks.
You actually, as you walk up, you see Pingnu upon the veranda, sip a glass of wine and set it down, have a bite of cheese, and he just kind of looks out at the sunrise and he sighs and he smiles. And as you walk up, you hear this contented voice come from him. This is the first time I've smiled since my father's passing. I think today will be a good day. And then you approach.
Ko stays away.
Oh, well, I hate
Ko turns around.
to be the one to ruin that for you. I really do.
His smile immediately disappears and his eyes narrow as he just looks at you silently.
The king has ordered me to arrest Laren.
His smile comes back.
What?
All right, Ko laughs too. Yeah.
Yes, he is inside, attempting to make jelly out of something he found in the woods.
Okay. So I'll find him inside, right?
Yes, he's in the kitchen.
Okay.
Ko's gonna go too.
Ko has like some serious FOMO.
Oh, this is Laren. Ko cares about Laren now.
I'm pretty sure Ikrie
I-
didn't tell us what she
I-
was.
Ko went from hating Laren to loving Laren.
I very slowly make my way to the kitchen.
I follow.
Okay. Setari, you see Setari behind the building, standing there, talking to Mason.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
No sooner do you get close enough that you realize that it is Mason that he is talking to, do you see Mason disappear, and then Setari just kind of walk off and sit down. And he looks like he's in deep thought, and he pulls out a piece of beef or a piece of jerky and starts eating it while thinking.
That's my
Okay.
boy.
I'll find some rock close by to sit by if he wants to talk. If not, I'm just here.
Yeah, can I help you?
Oh, I just we came back and it seems like you had some liking to me or something. I'm not really sure. Just I thought I'd say hello.
Yeah, you're really hot.
Oh, well, you are your father's son.
No, he doesn't say.
Oh,
But that would be kind of fitting.
yeah, exactly.
Look, I get that you're trying to be nice and all, and I mean, I like you all right. You're cool, but I have a mom.
Oh, of course, I'm not trying to replace her. I don't think so. Maybe I am? I don't know. This is very confusing to me, too.
Look, just because you're sleeping with my dad doesn't mean you have to try to be nice to me.
Oh. It doesn't?
According to mom, everyone sleeps with dad. And he just kind of gets up and walks off.
To leave Setari sitting there deep in thought. Huh.
Well, we would go back to Ikrie, but she apparently wasn't kidding about the very slow walking. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look, she
I had
back.
to go
She
check on my
gets to the kitchen.
Rotel.
She gets to the kitchen.
Is Laren there?
Yes, he is in there,
Hammered.
and
Hey,
you
Larry.
see him just you see him just staring at this small, oblong black object sitting on a cutting board. He does have a mortar and pestle next to it, and he does have some spices, and he's just staring at it like intently, like barely even breathing.
Hey, Laren.
He does not notice you.
I just like knock on the door. Did you like keep pace with me?
Wait, shh. I put a hand on your leg. Let's watch him.
I shrug and then just watch him.
A solid, like a grueling 5 minutes, like of nothingness, of just staring at nothingness passes, of him just staring at this thing. Kuroku, did you say you were with them as well?
Yeah, I am, but I'm not waiting that long. I will get bored and start messing with stuff in my inventory.
Just start.
That's why I was asking. I was like, I don't see Kuroku standing there silently. For
Just
5
start tapping a rod of wonder.
Yeah, I'm literally looking at the Rod of Wonder right now. Like, would this room
What the
survive a
hell?
fireball?
Put that hell item away.
I pointed at you.
I'd rather you didn't.
I put it away.
That thing is a curse.
There
Who
you
would
go.
cast mind reading on that creature?
You did.
You did?
Not intentionally. Stupid Rod of Wonder.
Well, are we going
I
to
assure you
apprehend,
that thing's cursed and will give you the worst spell possible for that moment.
are we going to
Well, I
apprehend the
was-
little one or not?
I was really hoping Pingnu would pick up on the fact that I didn't want to arrest him.
Oh, you
Well,
don't want to?
Why don't you want to?
Okay, good. Maybe I don't have to.
Because he doesn't mean any harm.
Oh, did Ikrie start liking Laren too?
No, Ikrie just doesn't think he deserves to be like tortured by the king. And maybe she likes him a little bit, but
You do know, like, Laren's just gonna escape, right?
You do realize that when
He'll probably end up back here cooking again.
when wolves prey on sheep in a farm, they don't mean any harm to the farmer, but we still must put them down anyway.
Whoa, this is Laren we're talking about. He hasn't cooked people in a long time.
A long time. No, I'm not even going to.
Not even why he hasn't warned out for him.
Nope.
This is needed everywhere. If you need help, I can provide some incredible.
No, but I think at some point something's magically going to happen, and whatever he's looking at is just going to turn into the food.
well, I can't stand here all day.
I can.
So I guess I'll go arrest him. And I'll just like trudge into the kitchen.
I don't think you want to do that.
I know I don't want to do this.
You could
No,
probably.
I mean, physically, you probably won't want to try that.
You could probably just ask him to come with you, and he's dim-witted enough to do it.
Yes, but I'm not going to trick him into it. I'm going to let him know why I want him to come with me. Laren?
You do approach him, and he is still staring intently at it. But Ikrie, as you are now close enough that you can get a good view of what he is looking at, you are shocked to your core as the realization that this is a finger from the Quaylon.
Is there an open flame nearby?
Yes.
I would like to throw that finger into the open flame.
You grab it and you throw it in the fire, and Laren snaps out of whatever like hypnotic thinking state he was in, turns to you with his jaw just hanging open, and then giggles. Of course, barbecued.
No, that thing just needs to be destroyed.
What was that?
That was from the Quaylon.
Not
No.
good food.
No, that thing.
I didn't think they had one of those.
That thing was a very, very bad thing.
Miss Ikrie saved day again. Laren cook good put. So Miss Ikrie do lots good. Look all good Miss Ikrie do in world.
Yeah.
Alright, we ready to go home now?
Well, look. Laren, I need to ask you to come with me. Back to Rayhold.
Laren finish breakfast first.
Yeah, sure. But I need you to come with me because I have to arrest you, Laren.
Laren would like good nap after cooked breakfast.
No, I have to.
The king's upset you took Set.
Yes, that. And
Set.
I have to take you to him to be put in prison.
Hungry people in prison need good food too. Laren been prison before. Laren cook good.
That's true. But you will be a prisoner this time. I imagine you were before, but
Laren
probably
spent
was.
long time in prison. Cook good food.
well, okay.
Riot
Well-
happened. Lots people die. Laren wake up not in prison no more.
I bet you he makes excellent toilet wine, though.
Okay.
Larry say riot happened because Laren get trouble. They put Laren in small room by Laren self. Now no one have good food from Laren and then riot.
I'll see what I can do to make sure that doesn't.
Most stuff cooked good already. Laren ready go now, and he just holds his hand up to you.
I take it and walk him out.
He is holding your hand, and he is just he's almost skipping along beside you, and you occasionally hear a little giggle out of him.
Joe shakes his head.
Well, I did what I could
Monster.
at this juncture. Yeah.
Sometimes the king can be wrong.
You think I don't know that?
While they're worried about Laren, Kuroku's going to scour the kitchen for any more pieces of the Quailant.
Smart.
Give me a perception check.
Joe's gonna go outside.
Whoop, I did not roll that blind.
Oh, no. That's fine. You actually met the DC needed. You find a small tin box in the corner that does have a chunk of meat from the Quailant in.
Yeah, I dump that out onto the open flame and try to burn
Okay.
it as much as possible.
I wondered if anyone was going to look for that. So good. Actually, gain a hero point for that, Kuroku.
Maybe I should have played an investigator.
Maybe Joe should eat that.
We don't need you convulsing again.
I'm currently cooking it. Would you like some?
It'll be ready in just a few minutes.
Nah, I don't need to eat no more. Maybe if I had to eat. Just
All right,
if I-
Ikrie, you were holding Laren's hand, and you walk it back outside.
Where's Setari?
Once you're outside, I'm assuming I'm not hard to find.
Right.
If
think
you
you're
go,
around
do you,
back there.
if you go looking for her, you see her sitting on a stone by herself, looking perplexed.
Joe will approach.
Hello, Cole.
How's it going?
Confusing, as always. I don't understand people.
Something happened?
I found Setari talking to Mason, of all people, back here. So that was strange enough already.
That's weird.
Yeah, but Mason disappeared before I got close, and then I just tried to talk to Setari, and just because I'm with you, he seems to think that he doesn't need to like me, but I'm trying to be nice, and I just don't understand. It's complicated with these relationships.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
replacing his mother. No, right? No.
no. I mean, if anything, the king's replacing me.
Well, I suppose. Maybe it's for the best.
Although, I don't know if he plans on going back.
I think that it is up to him at this point. He seems able to think for himself. So,
Well,
I don't know how
Ikrie
far...
is arresting Laren.
Oh, that's why she came here?
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, yes. I had no idea that's why we came here. Until that moment.
So,
Oh,
I'm not happy about it, but
for what crimes? I don't...
no, kidnapping Setari.
Oh, yes, he is close to the king now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Could see why that might upset him.
King also doesn't know about. Well, one, that Set is now Setari, and also the whole magic growing thing. Yeah.
Really? It seems like he would seen them very often. I think he would know some of that.
Laren kidnapped him. He doesn't know any of that yet.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye on him. He's supposedly your friend. I don't want him falling towards that darkness that we saw before. That was terrifying.
Talking about Laren or the king?
The king.
Yeah, we'll chat with him. King didn't say to bring Setari back, so
No, he said he was sending somebody.
that somebody's slow if they haven't already gotten here.
Well, they probably don't have access to the waypoints like we do.
Yes, that would certainly slow them down.
Wait, why do we have access to waypoints but the people in the town, working for the king don't?
I don't know.
Wouldn't say originally...
I don't even know that they don't. I just said probably.
I think they are closely tied to the shield, so I don't know their history.
The
exactly.
waypoints have always been part of the shield. Now, if you could continue this conversation at somewhere that is not on my veranda.
Sorry.
Why would I have walked out onto his veranda? No, I walked out the front entrance.
That's where his veranda is.
That is... Okay.
Alright, well, we're doing this.
Okay, we'll go say hi and bye to Setari, and then go.
Hail, father. I wish to speak to you.
Yes.
I think I may die soon.
Okay, that's very
Looks
sudden.
like we're going to be here for a while longer.
Why do you think that?
Oh,